at Taverners Guitars today. We're looking at some of the guitars that we've got in.
Yes, fabulous. Yeah, so this is a weekly sort of video that's going to come out. We're going to talk about some of the guitars that we've had to come through. And I'm going to start with a bit of an unusual one, because everyone sees Gibsons and Fenders, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
That's great.
But this guitar here is 43 years old. It's a Westone Thunder 1A. No, it's a Westone Concord one. So this was... this is basically all the Fender Mustang that you'd ever want for, and it's 250 quid.
Wow.
So it's a vintage guitar. It's a Japanese-made Matsumoku factory, and some of the guitars that are made out of Matsumoku factory are a fortune. And it sounds just like that. Go for middle position. And neck. Just all the guitar that you need for not a lot of money whatsoever. These are fantastic. The actual use of wood that they've had for these, and the build quality is really, really good. But that's a budget vintage guitar if there ever was one.
How much are they?
This is 250 quid.
Oh my god!
It's just
what good value.
Yeah, it's cracking. Like, and it plays really good, and it's hardly seen much use over the years. A couple of little marks here and there, but well, it's 40 years old.
I think you'd stand out with something like that as well.
It's just different.
People would be like, "What's that?
What's that? Where do you get that from? What's one of them? What's the Fender Jaguar with a different, or Fender Mustang with a different badge on it?"
This is a PRS SE custom. It's a semi-hollow, isn't it?
Yeah. So
these came out quite a few years ago.
Yeah.
It's got the wraparound bridge that's really well intonated. It's the lightest guitar in the shop.
Yeah, it weighs nothing.
It weighs nothing. It's got beautiful neck, beautiful body, all mahogany, proper maple top. Like you can see here that it's not just loads of laminate.
Right.
So if I just in the middle and on the bridge. You won't get a harsh tone out of this.
No, it's a sweet sounding guitar. That is.
These are about, how much is this?
That is on at, I think it's 575. So, and the new price on those would have been up 900 quid. And the beautiful thing is they don't make a guitar like that at the minute. The PRS hollow bodies, and you have one, is a much thicker. It feels a much clunkier guitar than the new. It's a bigger guitar, whereas that's super light. I've gone to the complete other end of the scale with this. And if you're looking for something as a first guitar, or you're looking at not necessarily a first guitar, but if you want to treat your kids, because sometimes they need to be treated to new things, as mine always are. This would probably be a half decent place to start. This is a Squier, but it's a special run Strat where they did it in this pink. This guitar is 175 quid on our website. It's going to be, for those that want a pink guitar, where else do you go than this? I think it's a great bit of kit, and I will give it some tones. It sounds just like any other Stratocaster that probably costs a hell of a lot more money.
Beautifully prepped, I would say, looking at those frets.
Oh, it is, yeah. The frets are really good.
Go, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Ready to go. We're going to go from middle, well, a position 2. Middle position there. And then we'll go for a position 4. And then we'll get some neck position. Sounds like a Stratocaster.
It's just great.
Yeah, and then we go completely to the opposite end of the scale now.
So this is a standard, Les Paul standard with a 1960s neck. It's got the Grove tuners, which do stay in tune forever, I might add, having owned something with those. It's got the really nice little top hat knobs. It's an unburst colour, so it looks... The original 59s and the 60s, they used to have a dye in them when they did the sunburst, so they all had a kind of red finish, a bit like what's on that.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
they've faded over time with the UV rays. So this has got that. It's very Peter Green kind of looking guitar. This is actually got the plastic still on the scratch plate. It's really. Is this a 23?
That's a 23. Yeah. So this was. So we have a little bit of background with that specific guitar there. A gentleman of ours, a customer of ours, who is, and you probably, if you are watching this, absolutely fabulous customer of ours. You have got one of the most amazing guitar collections that I've ever witnessed, and I just love the fact that you get these guitars in and has a philosophy, and it's damn right in what he says that you don't know what you've got until you've actually lived with it for a bit.
Yeah. Okay.
And he just has these guitars come through and enjoys them, and then moves them around and gets some more and everything else. So yeah, let's have a bit of tone.
So that's rhythm, treble in the middle, and rhythm, treble. Great, thin neck. How much is this going for?
That one is on at 1895. So if you are looking to get a brand new guitar and saving yourself sticking to 500 quid, that is where you want to be. So the list price or recommended retail price on the Gibson Les Paul Umbus at the minute is 2399, and that one is 1895. So it's £505 less than the brand new price, and
it's delicious.
It's 99.99 recurring percent of brand new guitar, in my opinion. So
this one is delicious. Actually, I really like it.
It's a nice piece of kit. It's not too heavy as well. We'll pull. I think from memory, I think that's about 9293.
It's made of solid mahogany as well. No weight relief.
No weight relief. So they absolutely sing. I want you to give me some tones on this Telecaster, and I'll give a talk about what that is. So this is a Telecaster Deluxe. So this is American made.
Oh, I love this.
2014. So a few features that this guitar's got on it, which is really cool. You've got lock and Fender tuning pegs as standard. You get an access on the heel, so you can actually, if you're going to get right up there to the frets, it comes with that ease where you don't have to really dislocate your thumb or whatever. It's got a cutaway because we all love a good pie or two sometimes, which stops.
I need to cut away.
Yeah. Sometimes just stops a little bit of irritation there. Fender locking strap locks as well, they're all the standard. The ABS case, which is the big square plastic case with the big locks on it, it's a fabulous case. You've got S1 switching on it, and it's got noiseless pickups, which is the new N3, I think the N3 noiseless pickups. Yeah. So yeah, let's have some tones.
This.
Cool, isn't it? It's a cool guitar, that is.
That would be my takeaway. Which one? What price is this?
So that one is going to go on the website at $11.95. So that is going to be a £1,200 guitar, and it does have one tiny little mark on the front of it, which is hard to see, but it's just down there.
Just there, yeah. It's
and
tiny.
In some lights you don't see it, in some lights you do. Now, if it didn't have that mark on it, this guitar would be £1,400 to £1,500. But obviously, used guitar with a used guitar price on it, it's got a little bit of, and we're talking minute, we'll put a picture in there of said damage. To some people, they'll look at it and go, oh, I don't want it because of that. And then other people go, I couldn't give a hoot because I'm going to go out and I'm going to play the thing and I'm going to gig it and I'm going to probably put thousands of those little marks in it and it's going to become my guitar.
Someone's going to go, I want the one without it, pay the extra, and then ding it the next day.
And then ding it the next day and go, well, that was a complete waste of time. Yeah. What I've got here is a bit of a random model, and it's just a bit of a curveball, something we don't usually get a lot of. This is a Yamaha SA500. And the reason this has jumped into the mix of what we've got is I think it's absolutely brilliant. Build quality on this is just fun. I mean, look at the way the neck joins.
Oh, that's stunning.
It's just built, it's got a volute. It's got very unique F-holes to it, and it's got a very unique sort of stop tail situation. So the string goes up through the bass there, comes through over the bridge. It's just really good. I mean, it's not a guitar, it's not a brand of guitar that we kind of specialise in here, but we specialise in good guitars, and that definitely falls into the category. So, and also this was made in conjunction, something with Troy Van Leeuwen. I'll have to do some more homework on that, but the chap out of Queens of the Stone Age had some input in the build of this guitar. So we'll get a bit of tones out of this. So that's obviously quite bitey. That's your neck, sorry, bridge pickup. Go in the middle. We'll go to a neck pickup. I've just realised, look at the fret edges on that.
I know, it's that quality.
That is quality. That is absolutely
It's a
fun.
real
Just
quality brand.
we've cleaned this up and give it a prepper, but I've just really noticed just how well the fret edges are, and I'll stick some pictures in there of that. Great guitars. I mean,
How much are they, sorry?
this one is going to go on at £375.
Oh my god.
So
how much guitar is that?
yeah, it's just
insane.
I mean, you know, if you're in the market looking for a new hollow body and you've obviously considered the biggies, obviously Epiphone and Gretsch and various other brands that do it, might be not a brand that you consider, but I don't know, this is just brilliant. So
Worth
yeah,
checking out.
and that's kind of our weekly update on what we've got in the way of guitars. We have got thousands, hundreds of guitars that come through this place on a monthly basis. We'll be sticking out a video once a week. We'll be doing a special on that beauty that's just behind James there, which is a Rickenbacker 360 in Midnight Blue. That is a 2009 guitar. I can't find a mark on it. That's rare. I can usually see something. I cannot find a mark on that. So that'll be more of an in-depth video just on that specific guitar. Thank you very much for watching.
Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe.